Okay, today's daf is Yoma daf Vav, Yoma 6. The Gemara discusses the din of a Boal Nida, someone who's together with a woman who's a Nida or a Safek Nida. The Gemara is discussing why you separate the Kohen 7 days. The Gemara says, from his wife also. So the Gemara says, Shema Yaval Ishta V'Timsa Safek Nida. He might be with his wife, and she'll be a Safek Nida, meaning she'll see on her cloth, she'll see blood after she's together with him. And she's a Safek whether she was a Nida when they were together. And that'll be Matami the Kohen. He won't be able to serve. He'll be Tami for 7 days. He won't be able to serve on Yom Kippur. So I'd like to discuss a possibility, Hakira. What's the reason that a Boal Nida is Matame Sheva Yamim? Is the Pshat because someone who's Boal and Nida were concerned that he touched the blood of the Nida, and by touching the blood that made him Boal Nida and made him Tamei Sheva Yamim? Or is it because not the touching of the blood, but the Bia with the Nida, the Be'ila with the Nida, being together with her, that transfers the Nidus from the Nida to the husband? So I want to suggest that this is basically what's going on in the Gemara over here, because the Gemara has a question. Boal Nida is Kanida or not Kanida in terms of the Tefillah for a Nida, for a Boal Nida. I mean, a Boal Nida, is he Tovel during the night like a Nida, or is he like other Zav and Mitzora who is Tovel during the day? The Gemara goes back and forth, and the Gemara Rav Beis brings a maskana over here that explicit Tosefta, I think, that Boal Nida is Tvila Bayom. He's Tova Bayom, not like a Nida, who's Tova Balayla. So it would come out, based on our Hakir before, that it must be the side that a Boal Nida is Tame because of touching the blood, because that would make the Boal Nida different than the Nida. The Nida is because the blood comes from her, from inside of her. And the Boal Nida is because of touching the blood, two different things. Because if we would say that a Boal Nida is Tamei Sheva Yamim because he has the same din as his Be'iyah connects him to the Nida, that would be the same thing. Possibly it should be the same thing, that he should be Tamei Sheva Yamim like a Nida, and he should be Tovel at night like the Nida herself. The Gemara, when it starts off, the Gemara says that we're concerned, we're mafrishin Sheva Yamim, because it's a suffix whether he might be with his wife, and she might be a suffix Nida. Now, the question is, she might be a suffix Nida. Really, it's again a case of Sveka, because first of all, we're not sure whether she was a Nida when they were together, whether she was a Nida at all. And then the second question is whether he touched the blood. Did he touch the blood? According to that side that we're saying that the reason he's Tamei Sheva Yamim is because he touched the blood, so it would be a Sveka. So it would seem to be that from the Gemara that it has to be that the reason he's Tamei is because the other side, because he's Boal and Nida, he shares the Nidus with the Nida. But that would be a problem with our maskana of our Gemara. Another question is that the reason that Nida is Tovel Bayom, Tovel Balayla, she goes to the mikvah at night, not during the day. Rashi brings the reason, 4 lines from the bottom in Rashi. Nida v'yoledes tfilasam b'layla. Nida d'chsiv shivas yamim tehei b'nidasa kol shiva. That she's tamei for 7 days, because it says yamim. Yamim means full days, so 7 full days she's in nidus, and she's told about after 7 full days at night. The problem is that a Boal Nida, the last line in Rashi, Tuma Shiva Ksivbe V'tini Dasa Allah V'tamei Shivas Yamim. It also says Shivas Yamim by Boal Nida, and we know the maskan of the Gemara is that a Boal Nida is not like a Nida, and a Boal Nida is Tovel during the day and not at night, not a full 7 days. But it says the same words in the pasuk. So what's going on over here? So I'd like to explain a fundamental difference in the Havamina Maskan and the Gemara. And the Gemara originally says, in the middle of the daf, Al Shema Yavo Al Ishta V'Timsa Safik Nida. It says the word Yavo. Yavo is a lashon of Bia. Bia, there's two parts to Bia. There's Tchilas Bia and Gemar Bia. Gemar and Kedushin, other places, Kedushin Daf Yud. Bia means that you're is Tchilas Bia. Bia of lashon of entrance. You go in, or the Gemara now you've almost a discussion whether that's Ha'ara or Neshika, but it's an lashon of entrance of Tchilas Bia. Gemar Bia is really called Be'ila, Boel. When you're a Baal, when you're Boel, the wife, that is a Gemar Bia. So the Gemara originally thought that we're talking about Shama Yaval Ishta with Tim Safek Nida. We're talking about he's doing a Bia, he's doing a Tchilas Bia, in which case it would be, if we were learning the Sad, that it's because he touches the blood, and that's what makes him a Boel Nida. So that would be a Sveika. But then when the Gemara introduces, the Gemara goes, Amru Rabban Kamei Rav Chisda Kaman Ki Rabbi Akiva. The Amar Nida Matama is Boala. The Rabban Amri Nida Matama is Boala. The Gemara is told in a Machlokes in Rabbi Akiva and Rabbanan. According to Rabbi Akiva, Boal Nida is like the Nida herself. And the Rabbanan, it's not like the Nida herself. And the Gemara introduces a lesson of Boal Nida. That's what he's really called, a Boal Nida. And then the Gemara says that really everyone, even the Rabban, would be Moda in a case of Acher. Not Acher. If it happened, if you found the blood right away on the woman's cloth, so then we could assume the Rabban would be Moda, and that's what the Gemara is saying in the Maskana over here. And the Gemara is saying that according to the Rabbanan, it really is dependent on, even the Rabban would be Moda, that since it's a Be'ila, so we could assume that he did a full bia, so it's not a suffix whether he touched the blood or not. It's a vada he touched the blood. If he did a gemar bia, he was in there for so long, so he did a gemar bia, so he vada touched the blood. It's no longer a suffix, a svek. It's only one suffix, whether she was a nida or not at the time of the bia, and even if he doesn't see it on his cloth, but it got wiped off when he was inside, but he for sure touched it. So therefore, the maskana of the Gemara at this point, and eventually the Gemara's maskana, is that really a Boal Nida is Tamei Shivas Yamim because he touched the blood. That's why it says by a Boal Nida, Tini Nidasa Olav. There is a difference between the Nida and the Boal Nida. Olav, on him, that the blood touched on him. This is another word, Olav, teach you that a Boal Nida is Tamei because of touching the blood and not because he shares a Bia with a Nida.